He could heal any wound, raise the dead, and for that, the gods killed him. But what if Asclepius never truly died? Stay with us. This story changes everything you thought you knew about life, death, and divinity. Asterisk K there, myth seekers. And welcome back to Myth or Real, the channel where legends are unearthed, truths are tested, and the ancient whispers come alive. If you're into epic tales of gods, warriors, demons, angels, and creatures that defy belief, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us a ton and it doesn't cost you a thing. Also, drop your favorite mythological character down in the comments. Are you Team Warrior? Team Demon? Or maybe you vibe with the celestial beings? Let us know below. Today, we venture into the world of healing, death, divine punishment, and resurrection. This is the story of a man, no, a demigod, who dared to cheat death. This is the legend of Asclepius, the god of medicine. Long before stethoscopes and surgeries, there was a time when medicine was magic and miracles were real. Our story begins with Caronis, a mortal princess of Thessaly, renowned for her beauty. The god Apollo, golden-haired and radiant, fell deeply in love with her. But as fate would have it, Caronis was unfaithful. In a moment of anger and heartbreak, Apollo sent his twin sister, Artemis, to end her life. But just before Caronis breathed her last, Apollo, in a moment of remorse, saved the child growing in her womb. From her burning funeral pyre, he pulled the infant. That child was Asclepius, born of divine light and mortal flesh. Apollo, grieving yet hopeful, placed his son in the care of the wise centaur Chiron, tutor of heroes. Chiron raised Asclepius in the forest, not to be a warrior, but a healer, a master of herbs, potions, and the sacred art of restoration. Under Chiron's guidance, Asclepius surpassed even the gods in healing. He learned the secrets of life and death, some say even from Athena herself, who gifted him 2 vials of Gorgon blood, one that could kill instantly, and one that could bring the dead back to life. Yes, you heard that right. Asclepius didn't just heal, he resurrected. According to some versions of the myth, he brought back Hippolytus, the son of Theseus, from the underworld. Others say he revived Capaneus or Tyndareus. But regardless of who, the act itself sparked divine rage. You see, Hades, lord of the underworld, saw this as a violation. The balance between life and death had been disturbed. He went to Zeus, the king of the gods, always wary of anyone gaining too much power, saw Asclepius' miracles not as mercy, but threat. So with a bolt of lightning, he struck the healer down. Just like that, the man who cheated death was himself killed. But the story doesn't end there. Apollo was furious. His son had only tried to help humanity. In his rage, Apollo killed the Cyclopes, the divine smiths who forged Zeus' thunderbolts. This rebellion nearly tore Olympus apart. Eventually, the gods reached a compromise. Asclepius would not be forgotten. Instead, he was immortalized, placed among the stars as the constellation Ophiuchus, the serpent-bearer. Even more, he was deified. From demigod to full god, Asclepius became the patron of physicians, revered throughout Greece. Temples called Asclepia were built in his honor, not just shrines, but actual healing centers. People came from across the ancient world to be healed, to dream, to pray for a cure. These temples used holistic methods, sleep therapy, herbal remedies, and spiritual guidance. Even modern medicine owes something to these ancient sanctuaries. And yes, the rod of Asclepius, entwined by a single serpent, remains a symbol of medicine even today. Not to be confused with Hermes caduceus, which has 2 snakes, a totally different vibe. But here's what you might not know. Some say Asclepius didn't just resurrect mortals. He experimented with immortality itself. Ancient Orphic traditions whisper that he was trying to unlock the secret to eternal life, a secret even the gods feared. Others claim his healing powers came from serpents, sacred creatures he could communicate with. These snakes weren't just symbols. They were messengers, teachers, possibly even otherworldly beings. And there's a theory that Asclepius wasn't just one man. Some scholars believe he was originally a real physician, a genius doctor from ancient times, whose deeds were so legendary They were mythologized after his death. Over time, man became myth. Myth became God.so. Was he ever real? We may never know. Today, Asclepius is still with us, in hospitals, in the hands of doctors, in the oaths sworn by healers, the Hippocratic Oath, which traces its spiritual roots back to him. His story is one of compassion, sacrifice, and the timeless human desire to defy the inevitable. Asterisk, if you enjoyed this tale from the heart of Olympus, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us bring more legends to life. And tell us in the comments. Who's your favorite mythological figure? Kings? Fighters? Demons? Angels? Let's talk myth. Thank you for watching Myth or Real. Until next time, may your path be clear, your wounds be few, and your stories eternal.